Hey there, this is Eli Delaney with MyBusinessMarketingMentor.com and MarketingMentorTraining.com. And in this video today, we want to talk about 3 things you might be doing wrong when emailing your list. So when you start growing your email marketing list, there are hundreds of ways you can convince people to subscribe to your list, which is a good thing. There are also things you need to avoid if you want to make sure those valuable subscribers stay on your list and don't ask to be removed. This is really the key here. You want to keep them on the list and get them excited. Now, the first thing we want to talk about is sending nothing but promotions. I see this one all the time, and one way to avoid having people ask to leave your list is to make sure that you're offering them something of value. That's really the key to it, because people really want to know that you're providing great information for them. You need to do more than just send them offers to buy your products and services. Just think about this. Most of the time, someone will join your list because you've offered something of value, or they found a value, and they were willing to give you their contact information in order to get that information. You might have given them a free report. You might have done a video explaining something to them, like a how-to video or an educational video, something very similar to this video right here. You might have a monthly newsletter on the subject that interested them. There could be any other number of reasons behind this, but the key with this is they actually gave you something in exchange of something of value. That's really the key with this. So the first thing you really want to pay attention to this is, if you posted a form on your website and the text around it said, "Give me your email address so I can send you promotional emails every single day asking you to buy my stuff." Think about that text. I would imagine that you'd get very few people that would actually sign up, because that's not what they want. They don't want you to keep pitching them all the time. They want to get something good, something of value that you can share with them. You need to just not add the people that do provide you with their email addresses to your list where you send them all promotions. You don't want to just send out promotions in your business. This is really the key, is you want to give them some good, valuable information. You need to email them the thing that they signed up to receive, because if they signed up for your newsletter list, they expected something good, something valuable. And just sending them promotions isn't going to be valuable enough. Now, this doesn't mean you cannot email market them. After all, this is really the reason why you want their information. But you do need to make sure that you're providing value. Give them some how-to tips, some basic articles, educational information, some resources, things like that. That's really going to make a difference. This will make sure that you don't lose people from your list as fast as you get them, because if somebody signs up for the list and all you do is pitch them on your stuff and you don't really give anything of value, they're going to opt out really quick on there. And chances are you're going to start getting some spam reports along the lines too. Now, the second thing is adding anyone and everyone to your list, and this is one that I'm seeing a lot lately. Over the last few years, the general public has seen to it that many new laws have been passed, and this is really important. You got to pay attention to this here. The laws protect privacy, and including the right to decide what ends up in our email box. Sometimes when a business email is marketing, they don't realize that they're actually breaking these laws. Now, let's talk about what we mean by this. Let's say if you're out at a networking event, say you're at a business mix or a chamber mix or something like that, and someone hands you their business card, that does not give you permission to add them to your mailing list. That's what a lot of these guys are doing right now. Now, here's a kicker with this. If you ask them if they would like to be added to your newsletter list, and they say yes, you're a bit closer to being okay with it, but you still got to be careful, because the best practice to follow up with a stack of business cards on your desk is to send them one email. And yep, I did say just one email. Don't put them in your generic list. In this email, you should remind them of where they met you and offer them a little bit of information about you. Just kind of a recap of what, where you met them, what's going on. And one thing to be careful about this, don't send them a 20-page bio about you and your products and your company, all that kind of stuff. That's going to bore them right away. You want to get to know them a little bit better. Make it a lot more personal. A small paragraph or two will do the trick. You want to make it simple. And then what you do in that email is provide a link to your website or a link to some free report you put out, which will have some form of opt-in box, a form on your website where they sign up. Make sure that your website has that you have an option for somebody to join your list. Put it right there, because then what happens is they fill in their name and their email address on your website, and that now puts them into the safe zone. These are people that say, yes, I want this stuff. Because if they choose to click the link and opt into your email marketing list, that's when you're going to be safe. Then you have the right and their permission to send them more emails. If you don't do it this way, you run a very, very high risk. If you don't run it this way, you don't have their permission, and you are technically breaking the law if you continue to email them. You got to be careful about this because you could get reported for spam. Now, the third thing I want to talk about here is not offering your email subscribers a way out. This is really important. This is another one of those things. It is the law. Each and every email that you send out to your list needs to have a clear, visible way for them to unsubscribe from your list. This rule is the heart of the laws that have been passed. So it's pretty much a requirement. You've got to be doing that. Now, with the key being that if someone clicks an unsubscribe link, or even just replies to the emails asking to be taken off your list, you must remove them and stop emailing them right away. Don't ask any questions, don't argue with them, and don't get upset by it. Some people just are tired of it. They just don't want the extra stuff. What this is going to do, this is going to help manage your list and keep it clean and make it much easier to manage. That's really the important thing. You want a clean, responsive list. I mean, after all, you don't want people on your list that are going to delete your emails anyway because they really don't want them. That would be a waste of time for everybody involved. So, it's okay if some people get off your list in order to clean up your list and have a more responsive list. To be perfectly honest, I'd rather have 500 great people that love my stuff than 5,000 people that some of them kind of do and some of them kind of don't. That's what you really want to be looking at with this. So, by avoiding these common mistakes, you're going to be able to grow your email marketing list with little fear of the issues of the ever expanding email laws. You keep a clean list, you keep people happy, and provide some great information. You're going to be really good. You'll also have a list of subscribers that actually want your emails. That's really what's important here. And if you provide enough value, they will be looking forward to receiving your information. That's really the key here. But you want people that want to check out all the information you have and love you. And you will teach them to look for your emails and to read them when they come into their mailbox. That's the key. You want a highly responsive list of people that love your stuff and are willing. They see an email from you and they're instantly just checking out. They got to see what's going on because they might miss something important. That's what you really want. Alrighty, so there we go. Those are the 3 things you might be doing wrong in your email marketing list, or when email marketing your list. Definitely take that into account. And so if you really want to take your email marketing to the next level, grow your list and put it all on autopilot, you need to check out Automated Email Marketing Systems, our training program that will show you how to put a system into place to help you automate all of your email marketing. It's going to go through and build your list for years, build a long-lasting relationship with your customers and your prospects. So you can go to marketingmentortraining.com/automated-email. Again, marketingmentortraining.com/automated-email. And check out what that system has to offer for you. Get out there, make it an awesome day, and take care.